The power of waking up with a plan. See, a lot of people in today's world are just living with no plan. And honestly, that is one of the worst ways that you can go about living in today's world, because having a strategy or a plan that you know that you want to take so that it can get you to a certain place in the future is literally what's going to get you to that place in the future. Without further ado, let's get into the video. A lot of people literally waste so much time doing whatever that they want to do in life and just focus on having as much fun as they can. And living like that literally stop you from achieving certain things that you want to achieve in life. By you simply just living life and not moving with a sense of urgency and not having a plan set aside to do certain things in a certain way, you'll find it hard to accomplish certain things in life because you just won't know how to. But let's say if you want to change your life and you want to move to a different location, so you can get a different vibe of a different area in the world or whatnot. And we all know that costs money. Everything costs money in this world. So say if you are stuck in a certain position, you need a plan. You need a strategy. You need something set down and written down for you to follow, like a routine or something that you could work towards day by day that would get you closer to that goal. So say for instance, like we said before, you want to move out to a different area, or you want to make a big purchase on something. You want to buy a home or a nice car or a PC or something. You need to come up with a plan on how to afford that or how to get the money you need to be able to buy that thing, right? So say for instance, you want to save it for a PC. On average, most PCs cost around like 3 bands, 2 bands to up to like 6 bands, right? So, and your first thought might be saving that amount of money is not easy. And of course it ain't. Ain't nothing in this world really easy for real, think about it. But by you sitting down and thinking of a way to come up with that money to be able to buy what you want, it's literally the first step in getting to where you want in life. And like I said before, the want could be anything. It could be buying a house, buying a car, getting to a certain position in life. It could be anything, but it all starts with a plan and you deciding what you need to do in the time being in order for you to progress and get closer to that goal. But if you're just out here and just living and you just not like having no goals at all and you don't got no plan for anything, you're setting yourself up for failure. And one reason why is because time is limited. You don't have the time you think you have, in order to accomplish certain things. Let's say you wanna move to a different country or a different city or whatnot, and you are old enough to where you're a full-grown adult and you're on your own pretty much. Achieving that goal is not gonna be easy, and it's really gonna take a certain amount of discipline, and it's gonna take a certain amount of time for you to be able to achieve that. And within the meantime, by you setting goals and you setting a routine or you coming up with a plan to take action to get to that position that you want in life, it'll literally make the progress go by quicker. Whereas if you would just live life without having any plan or any strategy on how to get what you want in life, it'll be hard for you to get it. Literally, like for instance, one thing I do want right now in the future is I want a better car. So I don't think it's a supercar, but it's definitely a luxury car, and it's called a CT5V Blackmate. I do want that in the future, but for me to get that car, it would literally take me a certain amount of time to acquire the funds to purchase that, right? So for an example, my plan would be because I already have one income source right now, but my plan within the meantime would be to gain a second income source or multiple other income streams so that I could be able to comfortably purchase that nice car, without feeling the strain or stress of, bills or whatnot. So, because I could technically save for it right now, and that's another reason why priorities is so important, because you got to know how to move in this world. You feel me? You can't just be doing certain things too quickly. Like, say, like, because I know I want that car, right? And I could literally, instead of having my priorities straight, I could just move towards buying that car right now. But I know right now it's certain other things that matters more as of right now compared to just getting that car right now. It's certain other things that matters more and that comes first. So you always want to make sure you have your priorities straight. But my plan to get that car would really be to find and build extra income streams so that I could be able to afford that comfortably, you feel me? So that's literally a plan right there for that goal. But for a lot of people, you might notice that they just live life and they don't like really have any plans or not. They don't have any like major wants or like, and it's like you'll be thinking like, okay, because you could see some of your friends living like this, and all it takes is for you to just look at where they are at in life, and then you can compare that to where you want to be at in life, and then you can just look at the actions that they take, and then you could look at the actions that needs to be taken to get to that point in life. And that literally will show you why having a plan is so important, because you're not going to be able to move towards any goals without a plan, and this could, like I said before, this can go with anything. Like, if you have a plan or a goal to like graduate high school or graduate college and like major in a certain field or not, and you want to like have a certain specific type of job, or you just want to, it could be anything, but achieving pretty much anything requires a plan, so, and by you learning how to plan out certain actions and steps to take to get to your goals in life, by you simply thinking in that way, it'll cause you to accomplish a lot of your goals way faster than if you would just have a different mindset of things. Because you'll be surprised at like the mindset of people. Like, when I say people, I mean like any and everybody. Like, it could be people that you just come across at work or like on the street or family. It could be anybody, but like, you want to have a certain type of mindset and you want to think a certain way so that you'll be able to move a certain way so that you can get to the position you want in life. Like we said before, you can't just be out here just living nilly-willy and just doing whatever you want in life and just not thinking right. You have to literally like think strategic. You have to think in the future, because by you not thinking in the future, by you not thinking strategically, that's how your life just end up falling apart and just shit just be happening. Like, you'll realize, okay, because you'll have a lot of 20-year-olds, like if you from the age of like 20 to like 26 going on 30, a lot of people in that age group who haven't taken the time out to get their life in order, and they haven't taken the time out to find out what they really want in life and find out how to achieve that, their lives be out of order and it just be all over the place. And you can see this anywhere. Like, they might not have a car at that grand age, or they might not have certain things that you think a grown adult should have, and a lot of it comes down to literally coming up with a plan. They just haven't came up with a plan to achieve certain things. And, by you just having that simple skill and having that simple thought process, that simple thought process can take you a long way in life, Simply just waking up one day with a plan on how to get to where you want in life. And by you, constantly working towards that goal or that plan or that vision that you have in your mind over a span of time, you'll find yourself moving towards that goal and eventually achieving that goal. And like we said before, this can be any goal you have in life, no matter how small or how big a goal it is. You can want to build a company, you can want that company to go big and be booming and whatnot in life. And all it really takes is for you to come up with a plan and be strategic and like actually take the actions and steps needed for you to get closer to that goal. And over a certain amount of time, you'll see yourself progressing. I'm not saying that you're gonna always achieve what you want out of life, but at least you can't knock yourself for making progress or at least trying, you feel me? And if you look at a lot of people in life who are doing well, they took the time out to take certain steps to get to where they want to be at in life, and it took time. And if you just go through and look at all those type of examples, eventually they got there. They got to where they want to be in life, or if they didn't get to where they want to be at in life, they got somewhere similar or something that matches what they was thinking of. Like me, I wanted a specific type of car. I didn't get that specific car, but I got a certain car. It was similar to the car that I wanted, but I still got a car. You feel me? So that's all I got for y'all for today's vid, man. Come up with a plan for whatever you want in life, and stick to that plan and work towards that plan day by day. And you'll see yourself over time getting closer to that goal or that vision that you have in the future, man. But that's all I got for y'all for today's vid, man. Peace out. I'm gonna catch y'all next one.